Yo, what's up? It's Lord Homeboy, and I think I just found a new way to hold my camera with my legs. That's not gonna work, but fuck it. So, this video is to clear up a couple things on the last video I made and to address a new subject. Firstly, this video is about you not being attracted to somebody because of their race. Now, what I want to address first is on my last video when I was talking about racism and Mexicans being racist, of course, I wouldn't make the fucking video telling you not to be racist and not to be prejudiced while saying that Mexicans are racist. I didn't say Mexicans are racist. I said that the Mexicans who are racist are more racist and more prejudiced than any race that I've ever interacted with that felt any resentment or prejudiceness towards black people. And I should have worded that differently. I'm not that person who says I'm not racist. All my friends were. Look, at that time, I was only hanging out with Mexicans every day. I mean, I hung out with at least one, two, whole car full of Mexicans. I was the only black person. Don't have a problem with the Mexicans at all. I have a problem with the Mexicans who acted on it. That one instance when I was telling you, I was hanging out with this one dude and his mom was just overly over the top racist. She didn't want to see me. She's only met me twice. I've been in her house like 100 times, literally, over a 2-year period, and she didn't let me use the bathroom in her house. She didn't let me do anything like that. She would feed me and give me fucking protein shakes, but he would have to go get the shit and bring it back in the room and shit. You know, that's because she didn't like black people. The thing with the dogs, that was that ignorant ass fucking family. What I was saying was the prejudice and racist Mexicans were the ones who took the initiative to let me know that they didn't like black people and that they wanted me to hurt. And that they wanted me to feel what they felt for Mexicans so I can act on it in that same way. Or at least carry that and instill that into my offspring and friends and family. That's it. I'm not going to speak on that anymore. I know that you guys know that I rock with Mexicans and all that shit. So let's get into the real meat of this video. The topic of this video is you not liking somebody and thinking they're beautiful, or thinking a whole race is not beautiful. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I like all females. I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't like somebody. I don't like this person with a vagina because they look like this. There are features that I prefer. My favorite: Arabs, Indians, Middle Eastern chicks, whatever. Then the rest, I'm not gonna say that I am not attracted to somebody because of where they come from. I don't like Asian women because their bodies. You know what? To be totally honest with you guys, and I hope I don't offend anybody, but I am least attracted to Asian women. Not saying that I can't say that all Asian women are ugly, because I've seen some fucking sexy ass fucking Asian women. But that whole instance where I told you the girl, and it was circumstantial, and I should have gave you guys the whole story. I gave you most of the story, but her concern was, she wasn't. I don't think in my heart that I don't believe that anybody consciously believes that they're not attracted to a whole race, because you haven't seen. You know that there's somebody out there. If you get that example, she says I'm not attracted to black men. I was a teenager at the time, so I didn't have all of this deliciousness, but I was a pretty handsome young man back then. You know, I looked pretty much the same. I only looked like fucking 5 to 10% different than I did when I was a freshman. I didn't have this jawline. I didn't have my chin. My face was a little bit more round and immature looking. So, okay, I wasn't at my peak attractiveness. So, but at the same time, Instead of her saying, my parents wouldn't allow a romantic relationship between us, she said, I just think that all niggas are ugly. Instead, you know, that hurt my fucking heart, and that made me think that she was ignorant, closed-minded, all kind of shit. But with that being said, if you're a red-blooded American, if you're a man and you cut yourself off, I could see a woman doing that. You know, I could see a man doing it too if they want their kids to look a certain way. I want my kids to have brown skin. I want to have more kids with some brown skin females. Right now, I don't know how this baby's gonna look. He's not born yet. He hasn't come out. My girlfriend's white. He might look like Busy Bone and Lazy Bone, or he could be, 2-3 shades lighter than me. Whatever. But you just straight up and down saying, look, I think that all black men are ugly. Even the most attractive black man that I've ever seen was not half attractive as a mediocre attractive white man, or whatever the fucking case may be. I'm only even fucking whatever. I forgot my fucking point on that. But you saying that, it sounds ignorant, and that shit's hurting your soul, honestly. If you don't even want to put yourself in a situation where you get a white girl pregnant, or you get an Asian woman pregnant because you want your son or daughter to look like you, that's one thing. I like you, you're attractive, you have a great personality, but if we have sex and I get you pregnant, I would be moderately upset because I want my kids to look like me. I want my children to have my features. And if they don't have my features, I want them to at least be able to relate to me in a physical way. Besides genetic shit that we can't see without a microscope. If you're not attracted to Asians as much as you are attracted to your own race or the most attractive race to you, look for this shit. I fucking realized that, look, back in the day, like when I was in high school, this has been my thing for a long time. It's been pretty consistent. I just got a thing for Middle Eastern and Indian chicks probably like 3 years ago. But back when in my mind it was okay, Latinas, blacks, Middle Easterners, Asians, whatever, in that order. I didn't even think I'm gonna Google and find the baddest fucking Asian chicks, download this shit on my phone, and just keep reminding myself that not all Asian women are fucking ugly. Not all Asian women look like this and have flat bodies and look like boys if they shave their heads, And that's true. And that helped me grow in a genetic way because I actually felt more attractiveness for more races and looked for things in women and found out more things about the Asian culture and shit like that. But expand your mind. Don't keep, if you really think that, you're an idiot. If you really think that there's no black person or whatever the fuck race it is that you claim to not be attracted to physically at all, you're an idiot, and I fucking pray for you. But if you are gonna say that and think that, at least say it in a different way. At least mask your idiocracy. At least mask it and say it in a different way. Don't tell people that you're an idiot. Don't tell people that you think all niggas are ugly and that you think all white people and all Indians and all whatever race that you claim to can't get your dick hard or your pussy wet. Don't tell them that you think like that, because they're gonna know you're an idiot, and they're gonna fucking judge the fuck out of you, and they're gonna treat you like an idiot, and they're gonna tell everybody you're a fucking retard. So if you do think that no black female can get your dick hard, no Asian female can get your dick hard, no Latina can get your dick hard because you're just such a fucking idiot, I need you to go to the thesaurus, Google some shit, and just don't tell people that you think like that. And if you need my help, I am not going to help you because I don't associate myself with idiots. Shit. But for real, straight up and down, that's how I feel. Like, I can say, okay, I'm not attracted to thin lips. I'm not attracted to um little booties and stick legs. I'm everything else. I'm paranoid. You know, I've been smoking a lot of weed lately. Everything else I can basically rock with. Some people don't like my wide nose. Some people don't like my big lips and the type of coarseness that my hair has to it and my brown skin. But they cannot say they have not seen one black person ever in their life, or they can't Google it and go on Tumblr or what's this shit called? Pinterest, and fucking find some black person that they would fucking smash the shit out of and gladly multiply with. If you don't like certain features, not all black people have big lips and wide noses. Not all Asian women have slanted eyes and fucking square faces and fucking fangs for teeth. None of them do. That's not true. Whatever the fuck. Well, that's really all I have to say. Stop. Explore. Keep your mind open. When I was younger, I was a very close-minded young child. At some point, when I got into like middle school, I think it's because I was being overexposed to things, and it kind of like it was kind of overkill. You know, I've been made to do certain things, and I just wanted to feel an at-home feeling at some point. So I just started focusing on what I liked and just repeated it. So, you know, I mean, honestly, all this shit's genetic, and you might genuinely be that person that just can't be sexually aroused by certain races, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you can activate that, you can trash that, you can turn some shit off inside your genetics, you can turn some shit on, whatever needs to be done. I think that hurts our society. I can't be friends with somebody that's from an urban area. I can't have a conversation with people who talk like this, because it just makes me feel uncomfortable that they say finna and ain't and all that. Bro, every time that I talk to a white person or anybody that interacts with people from other cultures, they have nothing but positive things to say when they don't even consider the negativity. When they've had a certain amount of positivity associated with that time that they had spent with them. But anyway, I just wanted to clear that up. I wanted to let you guys know how I feel about people saying that they're not attracted to a whole race. Out of the billions of people that identify with that race, none of them you would ever consider multiplying with or ever consider calling them attractive. You're not sexually attracted, they can't touch you in this way, and whatever the fuck. Whatever, man. I'm a little bit too attached to this subject because I heard it, and you know, I mean, because growing up with the people that I grew up around, and I only got a full minute, my mom has a lot of stuff. She's Asian and white and fucking black. She totally resents the fucking white side. If you call her white, her face would turn red, and she would be red. But I even hear her say, "Oh yeah, he's a cute little white boy. That's a cute little white boy." She would never consider doing anything with a white male or woman. I don't know what the fuck she has going on. But if my mom can say that, then anybody can say that about the race that they totally fucking hate, resent, judge, and want to not be around in a sexual way. So that's this. Lord Homeboy, like this video, subscribe, share this video, do all that good shit, comment. Peace.